everybody, it's time for another video, and today I am answering your question, what does a real estate attorney do? I'm Tiffany Weber, a North Carolina real estate attorney, and we love to put out videos answering your questions just like this one. So if you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe to our channel. All right, back to it. Apparently, there are a lot of people on Google and YouTube that type in, what does a real estate attorney do? Which is probably how you found this video. And if you know, can you tell me? I'm kidding. We do a lot. Real estate attorneys do a lot more. Oh yeah, I should ask my law partner, Ben, what do we do? So I'm going to be talking more broadly because we've actually made several videos on what does a closing attorney do in the context of your real estate closing. We've gone really deep and into the weeds, so if you're about to close on a real estate transaction and you're looking specifically for that, make sure you go back to our playlist and choose that one. But for now, I'm going to talk about all of the other things we do in addition to closing. It's not going to surprise you that real estate attorneys draft real estate contracts. So not just residential contracts, but also commercial contracts and leases. We also draft other types of documents like easements, which we've also put out another video on because apparently a lot of you don't know what an easement is. So we explain that, and we also draft those for people that want to give someone else access to use their property or gain access to use someone else's property. And a lot of times we get phone calls where we answer people's questions about disputes with their neighbors. We consult on all kinds of real estate legal issues. So if you have something weird that you don't quite know how to figure out, you can call our office and set up an appointment with my law partner or me, and we will talk to you about your legal issues and try to help you figure out your path forward. There's also a lot of other things aside from the closing itself that go into real estate transactions, especially for commercial property. So a lot of times we'll help our clients create LLCs or other entities to hold property or transact business once the closing is completed. We also have clients that might run into different zoning issues, or they may have trouble interpreting what the town will allow them to do with their property. So they come to us and we help them figure it out, interpret the zoning ordinance and or negotiate with the town or whatever local governing authority it is so that we can figure out how they can use their property going forward. Another thing we do is help people retitle their property. So some people will get investment property and want to put it into an LLC. We help them do that by putting a deed from their individual names into their LLCs. Same thing, if you get a trust, your trust needs to own your property. So we help you get your property into the trust. And a lot of times we have clients that maybe bought property before they were married, and then they get married and they need to own the property as husband and wife. Now, we've done other videos on what tenants by the entirety means, but in short, it's a way for married couples to own property that nobody else can, and it's really important, and it gives you some protections that other people don't have. So we will do a deed to make sure that a husband and wife or two spouses can own property together. All right, guys, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Obviously, I couldn't bring my whole to-do list down here today to give you every little nitty-gritty thing that a real estate attorney does from day to day, but I hope that answered your question to give you a broader idea of what a real estate attorney does and how they can help you beyond just closing your real estate transaction. Again, I'm Tiffany Weber, real estate attorney in North Carolina at Thomas & Weber, and we'll see you in the next video.